Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with VK 101p. The main reason why we are going to play with this tank, because last video was in the end of the 2021, so pretty much 1.5 years ago. And I noticed one thing. I'm doing a bit of the digging, right, and speaking about how popular this tank is. This tank is top 3, speaking about popularity of the vehicle to begin with, right? So that's what I am thinking. Why not to give a bit of love for a Tech 3 tanks? And the thing is, this vehicle is pretty awesome. In fact, I would recommend to play with this vehicle in order to complete the bouncing missions and whatnot. And overall, it is powerful vehicle just because of the armor, because of the alpha damage, and overall you can do very good trades. Obviously, in nowadays World of Tanks, we need to keep this in mind that most of the people have plenty of the gold ammunition, right? So whenever you are playing with a super heavy like this, you need to expect you are going to get penetrated by the gold rounds. There is no way how you can change it, right? People are going to shoot them, and yeah, this is kind of a frustration thing, and not much what you can change about this. Anyways, looking into the gun, 440 alpha damage, 220 millimeters of penetration, 800 shell velocity. Shell velocity is actually a problem of this tank, in my humble opinion. Especially when you have a longer range shells or shots, I suppose to say, it's not that great. Plus, on top of that, if you are not feeling like 220 penetration is suiting you that well, you can always load the gold ammunition. And with the gold ammunition, you have a bit faster shell velocity, right? Unfortunate fate here. Unfortunately, we did not manage to penetrate this T28 HTC, which is quite sad, but it is how it is. Speaking about equipment setup, what I recommend to use, as usual, fellas, I would highly recommend to check out the index page. You are going to see equipment setup, which I recommend to use. Same goes for a field modifications and whatnot, right? So if you have a moment, feel free to check it out. It's free. It is taking 1 second, and you will see absolutely everything, or at least how I am playing with one or another tank. Okay. This is the start for us. Quite a bit of the missed shots. Not much what I can change about this, but we are feeling relatively fine with all of that. Now I want to overmatch his turret. We can hit him into the forehead here, and he is going to get overmatched. Not a big surprise, not a new thing. There is nothing unusual here. Meanwhile, can we do that again? Oh, you naughty boy. Oh, you naughty boy. This is not bad. Okay. Meanwhile, pay attention what this tiger is doing. There is a tiger in the open field, right? So there is only one way how we can feel good about ourselves, and we need to spank this Mr. Tiger. Ooh, you know what? The first game, unfortunately, is treating us so badly, speaking about the gun handling. I know what this tank is capable of doing. I know this vehicle can work significantly better than this, but unfortunately, it looks like it is not meant to be, or at least it's not meant to be now, to be successful, right? Quite sad thing. I honestly like this tank, and I understand the problems which this vehicle is facing, which is extremely low speed, so you need to use the turbo in order to feel better about yourself and whatnot, right? I completely understand this. But it doesn't change the fact this vehicle is still gorgeous and still beautiful. Okay, side scrapping like a boss, aiming to overmatchable angle, shooting over matchable angle. Here you go. This tank can hit, fellas. This tank can hit. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up, and I am not trying to make the tank look better than it actually is. There is no point for me to do that. Oh, now we are talking. Looks like my father have started his shift currently, and now we are going to have quite a good time. By the way, soon we are going to get involved to the maximum. Oh, that's what I am talking about. This is VK. One more thing which I really want to show for you is bad matchmaking. If we are going to have the matchmaking against the higher tiers, against the tier 10s, this tank power level significantly will be messed up, you know? It is not going to be as powerful as it is, believe me. And the answer is simple, why? If the tanks have a humongous penetration, right? The tank which is heavily relying on the armor, well, situation can be quite different whenever you are meeting the tier 8 tanks or whenever you are meeting tier 7 tanks. Obviously, whenever you are performing with vehicles like this, you simply want to say hello for the lower tiers. It's just how it goes. Okay, at this point we can simply make a hardcore pressure. And fellas, I can tell you one thing. Have you seen what this 110 has done for us? Skill? I have seen it. Here you go. That was the World of Tanks Karma Arta. And he is dead. I really wanted to ram him. That was the plan, that was the hope, and that was the dream, but oh well, what can you do? Anyways, Mr. Tiger, how is your day going? We are going to go for a blind shot. Definitely, this is definitely not a hit. If we can see splash, that means we missed our shot. Okay, step by step. I can see him here. Don't you worry, fellas. I am paying attention what is happening around me, or at least I am trying to do my best. How to approach them in the best way possible. Enemy Arta is trying to kill the building. Interesting. Unusual, I would say. But nevertheless strategy. Okay, this is the most risky one because of the Scorpion. Scorpion is passing through the middle until he will realize I will hit him and I will escape. Yeah, I can see him over there. Beautiful. And soon, fellas, soon, not much more to go whenever we can simply get involved against the Scorpion. Actually, you know what? I think I can easily eliminate Arta. And after I will eliminate Arta, we can actually deal with this 50 TP. Excellent game, fellas. You can look at this however you want. I think we played this game properly. I think we did everything how we should have. And we are just enjoying our journey with this tank. Look how much assisting damage look how much blocking damage we have with this tank. Look how much raw damage we have with this tank, you know? It is not a tank to be messed with. Honestly, even tanks like Scorpions, if they are not hitting your lower plate, they are not going to be able to penetrate you, right? And this is why I am highlighting this. This is why I want to show you how does it feel like to play with this tank and everything. But once again, I truly hope we are going to get a tier 10 matchmaking, so you will see a bit different story of the gameplay. You will see how the things are looking like whenever, well, let's say your armor is not treating you that well. By the way, just to let you know, I do not have brother in arms on this crew. I do not have pretty much anything. I am pretty much chilling with 1.5 skill crew, which would be repairs and whatnot. You will see that in the garage. Good game. I'm happy. Okay, and we are back after first game, fellas. Can we take a second to appreciate this? Look at this beauty. 4.1 thousand damage. I'm telling you, armor of this vehicle is very, very nice. 5,000 blockade or close to that. Absolutely glorious. 600 assisting damage as well. Very, very, very solid and nice game. I am super happy with how everything went and how did we play. Now, speaking about the crew, I told you I do not have the best crew, so yeah, I have 1.5 skill crew pretty much over there. That's it. That's all I have. No brother in arms, only the pierce and half of the second skill. That's it. So, it's not like I'm taking the full skill crew and we are going trollolo while spamming full gold. We are actually trying to use our brain a bit, right? Anyways, great game. We are top by experience and we made as well 30,000 credits if we are not counting the mission completion as well, right? So that is a great stuff. Let's go for seconds, shall we? Okay, fellas, for a second game, I am lucky again. We are dealing against the tier 7s, tier 8, so unfortunately I am still top tier. Why am I saying unfortunately? Skill is going to be good for you. Yeah, you're 100% correct. This is definitely going to be good for me, but what is going to be bad is that I cannot show you how pathetic this vehicle can look like whenever tier 10s are stomping you, and believe me, this is going to be a stomping situation for sure. So yeah, anyways, we still have the third game and we are going to be alright, and for now the idea is straightforward. All we need to do is we need to go into the city, and from the city we are going to be completely fine. So let's do this. Looking into the big boy tanks over there, we have, actually I'm not afraid of cover 5. I am afraid of the Iron Arnie because he has 300 hit penetration. I'm afraid of ISU because he can spank me, but other than that I am feeling alright. Other than that I am feeling completely fine. So, plus on top of that we have quite a bit of the forces here as well. No, let the action begins. Or begin, I suppose to say. Cover 5. Ooh. Big boy cover 5. A big boy cover 5 for sure. Okay. Greetings, Caro. How is your day going? Good. Minus 450. You see, that alpha damage actually is making quite a difference, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely glorious and it is amazing. It truly is. Meanwhile, T32 is yelling, I do not know this this town. Relax, take it easy. Just be patient. Easy peasy. Not everyone, fellas, is professional players of the world of tanks. Not everyone knows ideal positions where to play or how to play. So even though when someone is taking one for the team, you know, they might not be the best in the game and whatnot, give them a good word. Give them a good word, say everything is alright, you are chilling, you are okay. And you know, Whenever people will get a bit more experience, and obviously if they want to improve, they will improve. 100%. ISU, beautiful shot to the ISU, very, very nice. Now, at this point, we need to escape. No. Just simply go back, my man. This is the moment when you want to consider going back. There is no other alternative option. Meanwhile, we are trying to hit this guy. Unfortunately, we are missing it, but that's okay. Now, fellas, we are almost safe. Almost safe. We are trying to escape, and now we are booming. Hear me out. This is the position where we want to play. The thing is, we have Scorpion sniping from the back. We have the T-34-100 sniping from the back. This is the moment whenever we will start our gameplay, if you know what I mean. This is the moment whenever we are going to thrive. T-32 is crying about bushes in town. Yeah, you know, it happens for the best of us. Definitely happens for the best of us. And you know, for me, it is good to see new players in the game, or not so experienced players in the game. And I've seen quite a bit of negativity lately overall whenever you are reading the general chat and whatnot. Fellas, give someone a break, you know? You can see the guy is struggling and everything. Come on, instead of yelling on the guy, try to help him. Give him a good word, you know? Or even better, send him an index page. Clap, clap, clap with the eyes. So yeah, try to help someone. Give advice for a person if obviously he's asking for it and he needs it, right? Anyways, we are feeling very, very good here. We are literally on the on the full relaxation mode. We escaped, and even though we bled half of our hit points, it means absolutely nothing. The main reason why am I saying so is because enemies won't be able to do anything for us. I am feeling pretty confident about this, to say that the least. I am booming. I am having a great time, and I am living my life to the fullest, to say that the least. And once again, now we have a bit of the pressure from our T-34 side, so maybe potentially I could get a bit involved and try to punish this cover 5, but I'm not entirely sure, do I want to do that or should I do that? Actually, you know what, I will. We are going to cross just like so, and even though our friend just took one for the team, that was sad. Even though our friend just took one for the team, it changes absolutely nothing. We should be completely fine. He's down to one shotable, that is great thing, and he is dead officially now. Excellent. Now, where is the Mr. ISU and Mr. Bzzz? By the way, we need to keep this in mind that enemy team has a keyboard as well. Keep this in mind. There is no way he's in this bush, right? Hi. Oh! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. It's okay, we are chilling, we are sitting, hold down. We are fine. It's not going to be that simple to eliminate me from the game. And you know what? Now I need to go back. Now I need to go back and I need to try to provide the spots for our Scorpion. Our Scorpion is booming here, okay? Until we are going to give him spots, he is going to enjoy himself and he is going to have a great time. And our mission is not to die. This tank, what is perfection whenever you are playing with this vehicle? Whenever a flank is falling, if you are last alive and you have some support from the back, like we have this Scorpion, our biggest priority is not to do damage, but to survive as long as possible, right? And obviously, by surviving as long as possible, in the same time, we can do quite a bit of damage and whatnot. But we need to be smart. We need to be patient. Fellas, I assume might be in this bush. And I am giving overall information for our team if it is possible. Trying to go for a blind shot to whatever direction, who knows. You know, T-20 is quite smart. The question is, from where am I getting spotted? What is the chance someone crossed here? By the way, Scorpion is not supporting us anymore, that's it. At this point, I am on my own. At this point, fellas, I am on my own. That's it. At this point, strategy significantly shifted to the other side. At this point, we need to do damage. To protect ourselves, obviously. What is the correct play? ISU can one-shot me. I really do not want to make pressure for that ISU. I just simply do not see why would I go in front like crazy mother trucker and after that I would regret my life choices. I do not really want to get it. I do not want to go in front. It is way, way, way too risky. Sitting here is actually okay option, but the thing is, enemies needs to grow balls in order to make pressure for us, which is, you know, it is not really depending on me. So at this point we are chilling. Long game. Game of patience in a way. But that's how we must play this one. 2/3 of the game is gone. GG finito. We need to try to figure out how we can get a bit more involved. Oh, that was close, fellas. That was close. Oh, this could have been very, very bad. This could have been extremely bad. Okay, now, what we are hoping for, we are hoping that our team is going to defend the base. We have Mr. Scorpion, we have Khan Panzer, we have Kapazander in the middle of the field, or I suppose to say the German CDC. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing is we are looking quite secure, to say that at the least. So what we can do meanwhile we can make a bit of pressure like this. This is what I am thinking about. Obviously, potentially, I could go and simply defend the base, but I want to believe this is going to be a significantly better result and play for us. Now, the main reason being is I am going to dig the campers out, right? I can easily one versus two against those two gentlemen here. It doesn't really matter whatsoever, believe me. We are booming. We are booming. Where is his front? His front is here. He will try to do his best in order to annoy me. I don't really mind that much, believe me or not. Oh, excellent. Now he's sitting significantly worse now. Now he's trying to escape. If he would try to flank us, he would die. Pretty much my mission is to simply survive and spot them as long as possible. Now he's going in. It changes absolutely nothing because it's hard to penetrate me frontally. In other words, I do not really even mind, believe me or not. And now we can go a bit more aggressive here. Let's see. Okay, I can see the guy flanking. Okay, I want to push him back here. No? Guys? Scorpion? Come on, you have an angle. You have an angle, my man. Scorpion, you have an angle. Beautiful Scorpion play. Okay, at this point, all we need to do, we need to make pressure here. Once again, I think our play is solid here. How we are playing the game, how if we realize that where ISU is sitting and he's spotting us and he's waiting for a perfect shot, you know, those blind shots, and overall playing this game is looking very, very good. The problem is that we might not win this one because we do not really have enough time. And I do not feel like I could make pressure blindly here, especially with this ISU sitting in the back. I simply felt like I cannot do that. I just felt this way. Okay, where is the Mr. Challenger sitting at? There is a chance we are going to win this. If our Khan Panzer would join the cap, actually I don't really think he can. I think that time is the issue in this situation. This is how it looks like. Wait a second, how much do we need? 50 seconds and both of us needs to be in the cap. I will be in the cap. The question is what will happen with our Khan Panzer. Can he arrive in cap in time and can we get this clutch victory? This is the question. By the way. No. Beautiful. Hopefully he can arrive here in time. Come on, my man. Come on. Just come here. Just come here. You got this. You got this. Into the cap. Come on, my man. Into the cap. Faster, mate. Faster. You have like 10 seconds. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, there is no way we can cap the base at this point. Unless... I don't really think there is unless. Yeah, well... Not much what we can change about this. This is one of those rare occasions when you can actually win by capping, but the thing is that was a bit of detour from the guy's side. I get the point and I get the whole meaning. He tried to check it out, but if he would have gotten into the cap just like so, this would have been a bit better. But you know what? Mistakes are happening once in a while. You cannot do absolutely anything about this, and you cannot expect everyone to play the game ideally to the certain extent. So in this situation, we are accepting this. We could have won, but this is a draw. Happens, fellas. Do not bash the Khan Panzer. I know Khan Panzer had a different thought in his head, and maybe he simply did not notice how much time we had left overall in the game. But this was close, fellas. This was extremely close as a game, and I am happy. Those are the games which you want to have with this tank. So looking into all of this, we got 3.8 thousand damage. 1000 assisting damage. Once again, quite a bit of blocking damage, which is 2.7 thousand, right? I think that was ideal and it was beautiful, but yeah, we needed to arrive to the cap a bit earlier, or alternatively, we needed to defend the base, 1 out of 2. Either way, 19,000 profits, that's okay. And let's go for the third one, hopefully against the tier 10s. Sometimes I feel like someone is watching me from Wargaming headquarters and they are giving me what I want. Tier 10 matchmaking, fellas, but this is going to be a rough one. It would be a rough one against the tier 8s. Against the tier 10s, it is a nightmare. Okay, so we have pretty much the worst situation possible. Oh, nice camo. Nice camo. We have literally the worst situation possible in this kind of situation, right? We are playing in the kind of open map. And in the same time, we are having a tier 10 matchmaking, a lot of triangles, how to make pressure for them. Okay, hear me out. I will try to play relatively safe here. My goal of this game is probably going to be to hold this. I would love to take those bushes here, and I think I could do this successfully. Maybe that is the play. The thing is, what I'm afraid of the bush snipers from this area, okay? I'm afraid of them. You cannot blame me for that, can you? I cannot play super aggressively in this side either. They will simply eat me alive because my armor is not that good to pretty much beat the living crap out of the tier 10 penetration. You know, they are going to simply eat me alive. Sir, could you please move? I just want to knock the bushes. I just know. Thank you. You are absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. You are awesome. You are glorious. Here we go. Now we are booming. Now, hear me out. In this situation, we are sitting pretty damn well. We are spotting guys who are playing here. We are able to shoot the guys who are playing here. So we are feeling very well overall, okay? We are feeling extremely well overall. All we want to see in this situation is enemies making silly goose decisions. Enemies getting outspotted here and whatnot, right? That's what I want to see. And in the same time, we definitely want to support people playing around this area as well. We just need to do that, but we need to be safe as well. We cannot simply go super aggressively in front like this and expect to destroy them all. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We just can't do that. Waffle sniping in the back. Esterva is sitting there. Leo. I'm trying to put the dots on I. Right? I am trying to figure out what is the correct play and how we can get involved here. I am truly afraid to make pressure together with the C-100, but I think that is a very legit worry from my side. The thing is, it's more than enough for enemies to have one person here to hold us. That's it. We cannot do anything for him. In the same time, there is bushes here. There is people who are playing hold down over there. It just... it is just not a right way to do the things. It's the same situation like you would go through the sketchy neighborhood while waving the bloody $100 bills, you know, and expect not to get effed. It doesn't work this way, right? So this is the most important thing what I am highlighting. We need to be smart with our decisions. And look at this alpha damage. Whenever you are punishing someone, they are definitely feeling it. 440 in the face, it's glorious. It is very, very good. It truly is. Okay. In this situation, Waffle. Mr. Waffle. Come on, make a mistake, buddy. Step by step, fellas. All we are doing here is we are being patient and we are waiting until enemies will mess up, and they will. Look, this guy is trying to escape. Turn, turn, turn. Good boy. 450 in the face. Excellent. And I'm not even spotted. You see how sometimes you can think out of the box even though you are playing with a heavy tank or with a super heavy tank. This is the beauty of this game. You do not really need to follow the rules of the world of tanks. If you are having a heavy tank, you need to go into the line. And it doesn't matter, you are going to be a meatball. That means everyone will mess you up and you will finish with 0, so you can blame your teammates afterwards. No, sometimes you need to make the correct decisions, right? And I think in this situation our decision is top notch, and I would say we are doing the things great. Meanwhile, Waffle is trying to escape, so that means we are spanking him in the face. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We are still feeling very, very well, fellas. Believe me or not. We are still feeling extremely well of all this. Good. Okay, Sue and Object. Both of them are sitting here. One of the guys are sitting in this area. Other guy is sitting over there. That is quite straightforward. Now the question is, can I escape from this area in time? Can I escape from this area in time? This is the question at this point. Trying to go for a snapshot. Beautiful hit. Look at this armor, fellas. Just to let you know, we are playing with a tier 8 tank, okay? We are playing with a tier 8 tank over there, and we are bouncing the Sue, we are bouncing the Object, we are bouncing pretty much everyone left, right, and center. This is how good this mother trucking tank is. And I understand some people are saying, in fact, I had a bit of the discussion lately with someone in the stream that the gentleman said, listen, Skill, this tank is slow. How dare you to rate this vehicle so great as you rated it? You know, because this tank is rated epic in the index page and whatnot, right? And I truly stand by my rating. I stand by my opinion about this tank, and I think this is a very beautiful vehicle, fellas. It truly is, right? It is capable of doing extremely disgusting things for the enemies, and being a tier 8 in this situation, it's awesome, you know? It's just how it is. In fact, I would say this tank is one of those extremely rare exceptions whenever tier 8 tech 3 tank is better than a premium counterpart. That being said, I am comparing this vehicle against the Ball Breaker, right? The Ball Breaker is absolutely disgusting compared with this vehicle. It truly is. Meanwhile, okay, we are chilling, we are booming, fellas, we are booming. All we need to do, we need to survive here as long as possible. And by surviving here, hopefully, fellas, we will help our team to win this. I mean, winning maybe is a bit optimistic and whatnot, but we are trying to do our finest and our best. I'm just trying to go for a blind shots there. By the way, just to let you know, you are looking into the 3 times bouncing hit points mission against the tier 10s. I'm not making this up. Fellas, I am not making this up. You can see that yourself, that even the higher tier tanks are not necessarily having a great time to penetrate us. I'm not making this up, fellas. I am not making this up. You can see that yourself. Okay. Absolutely glorious play. Absolutely glorious play, fellas. I'm glad I think out of the box in this situation. I'm glad I did not went into the heavy line AK with E100 because we would be there stuck forever and ever. What a beautiful play and overall excellent session. I think we made this tank work. I showed how to side scrap and how to overall play with this tank. Beautiful. I'm so pumped and I'm so happy about this. Okay, let's see the score. Excellent, fellas. Look at this. Even though we are coming with a defeat, we have our chin up because we are happy how we played the game. 3.3 thousand damage, 6.3 thousand blocking damage, which is nuts in the tier 10, by the way. 1.6 thousand assisting damage, and we finished everything by being second by experience and second by the damage in the tier 10. If I would have followed E100, I would have the same fate as this guy did. I would do one shot and I would die. That's the honest truth. This is how the things would look like. We paid the price for this though. We lost 11,000 credits, but I believe we are going to survive this, right? And overall, after 3 games, fellas, with this vehicle, we played for 3.7 thousand damage. We did 1.1 thousand assisting damage, which is absolutely nuts. And overall, I think if I would check out the blocking damage, we blocked like 5,000 on average or something. Let me check it out. I am very, very curious how the things are looking like. Look at this. What we do not care about average experience. I care about the average blocking. Apply. Look at this, fellas. With this tank, we blocked 4.6 thousand on average. 4.6 thousand on average. Yes, we have 33% win ratio, but with all honesty, the second game could be a victory, okay? We needed a guy to arrive to the cap just tiny touch earlier, and we would have been fine. So yeah, this is the thing. So, fellas, glorious tank, and if you are struggling with blocking missions, test it out. You won't regret it. So fellas, I hope you were entertained. I hope I showed you how to play with VK101. Thank you very much for watching and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.